what's wrong with my apple tree? Can you be more specific? Because that's so vague, it could be a lot of things wrong with an apple.
I think it's still stemming from 2019 when we're still so wet. I think we're getting a lot of fungus in our apple trees. Anything like that, I've seen a lot of really dried out leaves, and it starts from the outside and works its way in.
If the leaves are still attached and hanging, that could be fire blight. I've seen a lot of that in the last couple of weeks. And so it doesn't matter if it's dry, we're seeing that. So that's a bacterial disease, the same thing. We're not seeing a lot of apple scab this year because it's just been too dry for the disease to get set up. But fire blight we are, and black canker is showing up as well.
I've seen a lot of spiders on them.
Yeah, but they're just spiders. They're not moving anything.
Won't defoliate or anything.
But you know, back to the conifers, the worst thing we can have, and we did have it, was a couple of years of real wet weather and then have it go dry, because we actually lost roots during those 2 wet years. And the root system shrunk on some of those trees, a lot of those trees, in belts. And then it went dry and they couldn't keep up. And so they're declining from that. And of course, we're losing all our pine. The long needle spruce, as some people refer to them. I always ask, well, how long are the needles? So I know they're talking about spruce or pine. But our Scots pines and Austrian pines, not ponderosas, we're losing those all over the state from pine wilt disease. And I'm sure that's not on your list anymore. It's going to go off your list. You don't want to be planting those trees anymore.
No, I try not. I've been trying not to recommend like a Scotch pine since I started. So,
good. Yeah, we're losing, you know, that little belt that you see by mile marker 101 and I-29, that's going. And now I can find the disease all the way up to the North Dakota border. And when I came here, it was just on the South Dakota border, but it needs hot, dry summers to really develop, and that's what we've been having. So that disease is going crazy. So yes, Scots pines, Austrian pines are both on our no list. Unfortunately, our list keeps shrinking every year. You know, it's hard to expand